Wings up. I'm out of light ammo. I'm out of light ammo. Ultimate's on deck. Box 3, visual clear. Good tone. I'm out of light ammo. I'm out of light ammo.
know you, darling. Look, you'll have to do this elegantly, love. If word spreads that you're getting out, that could read as weakness. And if you smell smoke, it's because there's a fire. And that could get expensive. So you're going to have to stamp that out without any gentrification. But not you, love. Don't you do anything messy. That's why you've got people, remember?
I really love you, babe.
Of course you do.
Hey, Chance.
Clear your mind.
Wait.
Let nothing distract
Got
you.
to deal with it.
I don't mind the two of yous.
Go on. Back off.
Can't we do the blah 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 after? I'm ready now.
Ever feel the freedom of soaring through the
I
sky?
know what happens in life, but what doesn't. What I fail to recognize is why Michael should be motivated to write you a check for 20 million. I find you very impatient, Raymond. I am a storyteller.
This
As they
is
say
your
in the film
champion.
game, play it pipe. Well, you better put something through it
Death.
soon. So what is that?
Nothing
Is that Barbican
phases
as
me.
well?
Looks like I'm the jump
Another
master.
Barbie.
Lucky you.
That is a useful bit of planning.
I'm the jump
Heat
master.
up your knees
Follow
and
my
boots at
lead.
the same time. You've got to show me how to get one of them. Well, you can take it with you if you fuck off now.
Show no mercy. Target landed near me. Hold. And fatal. Attention. First blood. Bojack here. Triple take here.
First fatality. Let the games begin. Faster, faster, faster.
Thanks. Hey, you used to work with my dad, right? Wings out.
We're already in the ring. Running circles for fun.
Shields on that bandit. New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. Surely you can take the title from them.
Wings up.
Your practice shield. Under fire. Enemy shield cracked.
Wings out.
Recharging shield.
Charging up my shield.
I'm under fire. These bombs aren't even.
Wings up. Reload.
Enemy shield cracked. Reloading.
Wings out.
Down one.
Recharging shield.
Charging on my shields.
Reloading.
Repairing damages.
Recharging shields.
Getting you back. Enemy shield cracked. Taking fire. What a pitiful squad. Even killing them was dull.
Can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky, I like you.
New kill leader appointed. New kill leader. They can have it. My sights are set higher. Recharging shields.
Healing.
Thanks. You know, I heard you were an apex predator. Like my dad. Thanks. Hey, you used to work with my dad, right? Just a sec. Healing up.
It's go time!
Sweet. We're already inside the next ring. Hold up. Healing.
Cool, so bleib in here.
Crafting over here.
Heavy ammo here.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Incoming care package. Pro tip, don't try grabbing something moving at that trajectory.
Death box there.
Wings up. Recharging shields. Hold up, healing.
What do you think is over here?
Enemy at that location. Shooting. I shattered an enemy's shield. Reloading.
Taking fire!
These ties bind. I have caught them.
Fire in the hole!
Arcstar out.
Charging shields. Come on, come on. Taking fire!
Box 3, dumping the pods.
They're shooting at me? I'm down! Whew. They actually got me easy. I got some here.
We lost our wingman.
A new kill leader. Completed. Recharging.
Hey, crashing and burning over here.
I shattered an enemy's shield. Reloading. Visualize them. Replicator dropping. This fight isn't over. Get up.
One sec, healing up. Charging on my shields.
Opening fire. I'm under fire.
Need some help here.
Hold on.
Let's play with the laws of physics, shall we? Whoever said the sky's the limit never on the ground.
Introducing your champion. Dropping in, hang on. Going to check it out over there. First blood. Should be
Bogey's shield. Reloading. Bandit down. Reloading.
Well, I got that machine at me. Reload. Grenade!
Hey, who wanted to party? Charging on my shield.
Reloading. Now that he picked me up. Shields recharging.
Hey, who invited us to Bogey's shield? Reloading. Got one. Charging up my shields. Mayday, mayday, I'm grounded. Reloading. Bogey, right here. Bogey in my crosshairs.
One second. We got this.
Charging on my shields.
Reloading. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Wings out. Hold up, healing. Wings up.
Down an enemy.
Wings out.
New kill leader.
New kill?
Recharging my shields. Attention. Kill leader has been eliminated.
One shot. Healing up.
Patching myself up.
Opening fire. Charlie 16. Wings close by. Under fire.
Broken enemy shield. I downed an enemy.
Wings up. Help! I'm down. Bogey in my crosshairs.
Oh shit.
I'm out of heavy ammo. Attention. There is a new kill leader. New kill leader appointed. Attention.
Wings out. Need some help over here.
Shooter, move.
Let's go find them all.
You win this one? I swear I'll bake y'all a big red velvet
So
cake.
what if my head's in the clouds? How else could I see everything?
Introducing your champion.
Remember me, friends. I may kill you.
I'm Jumpmaster. Follow my lead.
I'm Jumpmaster, but I'm open to suggestions. Together, we have this. It's a battle. Watch out. Enemy landed near me. Well. Looks like we got an enemy. Shots on me. Protectors clocking in. Enemy shield busted. I'm down.
Broken enemy shield. Only you and me left.
Attention.
Next ring's not very close. Reloading. Getting shot at. Phasing. Picked up our teammate.
Taking fire. Using help here.
Shot at. Reloading. Need to recharge my shield. Broken enemy shield. Reloading. Enemy down.
Getting shot. This way. Let's go.
I'm ready for this. I am so ready for this. I am extremely ready for this. Are we ready?
Pick me, I'm so bored.
Come on, little mutie. We've got work to do.
Introducing your champion.
I fall only when the gods will it.
Reckon we ought to land over there, dears. Here's a good spot to touch down. Hold on to your kilts, darlings.
Yep.
Yes.
Attention.
First water food, compadres.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Flatline here.
I'll take that. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Gotta hop up here. Turbocharger.
Yes, please.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. Soon to be me.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Show off. Got my ultimate. Ready to fly, compadres? Must go faster.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Shake a leg. We've only got a minute, and the ring's right there.
Rings near, darlings. We've got a whole 45 seconds of free time.
Oh, can you turn on the light? Yeah.
30 seconds until the ring closes. You like cutting it close, huh? I dig that. Ten till ring closes.
Backpack here.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
The ring's closing, and we ain't in it. So unless one of us is packing sunscreen, I suggest we move.
Evil shield here.
Level 2.
Gracias.
Oh, you're quite welcome, dear.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Dear,
It's go time.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2. Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not the decoy? Energy ammo here.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Give him my shield to recharge. Alright, we're down to 50% kids. Yeah, that's some pretty easy math.
New kill leader appointed.
new kill leader. New data.
It's go time!
Bam to the bam. I'm running out of ideas. Alright, lucky us. We're already inside this next ring.
Replicators on the way, amigos. It's go time!
Taking them out with a decoy.
Sure are split up. Let's hurry up and regroup. Got company, and they're not here to sell me chickens. Reloading! Cracked an enemy shield. Charging on my shields. Reloading!
Bam! There goes Boo's old shirt. Something like that.
Unleashing my sexuality.
That's not a key!
Shield.
I'm down! No bueno!
Reloading. Downed an enemy.
Got trouble here!
We've got another.
I'm using a meeting kit, pals.
We're here to save the day. 10 seconds. Ring's basically knocking on the door.
Gotta use a Phoenix kit.
Here.
Nap time's over.
Extended light mag here. Level 4.
In progress.
Ring's closing. I like pushing limits as much as the
I'll
next
take
guy,
that.
but we gotta go.
Care package being delivered.
Oh, care package, sweet.
Just a tick. Healing up.
Let's be honest. I'm the only real champion here.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator here, falling down. Sending out my decoy.
It's go time!
Only 2 bad guy squads left.
Numpty there. This could get it.
Getting shot at. Firing. I'm down.
Enemy down. Me and you. Spotted.
Nailed it. Just us? Come on, compadre, get up. Come on, come on, come on. We just killed the here. Okay, what now?
Fear not, Mr. Lit. Just a flesh wound.
Using a Phoenix kit.
I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Enemies right here. Aki, over here.
Evo shield here. Level 5.
Shield battery here.
Optics here. Close range.
Ring closing.
Keep calm, dears. We're already inside the next ring.
Delivered.
Eyes to the skies. A care package.
Faster, faster, faster.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Lucky us. We're already inside this next ring. Good done. Got one here.
Being shot at.
Eat thermite.
I cracked that hooligan shield. Pulling the trigger. Reload.
Spotted one.
I broke an enemy shield.
Throwing Arc Star. Recharging shield.
Broke an enemy shield. Fire! Ah, God! Reload.
Getting hurt over here. Broke enemy shield. Got one here.
Reload. Down that one.
Grenade.
Hooligan on top of
Can't believe I'm standing still. I'm down. Let's go! Heads up. No.
Get away, bro. You got this.
A winner has been appointed. You are the Apex Champions.
GG. I'm kind of getting so mad, bro.
What?
Okay, every time I play with Connor, we don't win.
Bruh.
And I've been winning games without him.
Bruh.
Don't catch me if you can.
Perfectly. Do you perfectly do that?
No.
Oh.
I don't know why me and him can't win a game.
Not even once?
No, we didn't even win one time.
Bruh.
You know, we went back. Connor said, "You want to play Fortnite?" And then we played Fortnite. We won our first game.
God, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like a weird round.
Nothing like cold steel on a hot day.
Speed isn't life. It just makes life go faster.
Scooting and looting, amigo.
Wait, is that the...
This is your champion.
I'm not hard to understand. Death is my language.
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
Wow, bro, we didn't even start the game.
Hell yeah!
We can cruise over here.
Go there and then we'll go in.
Energy ammo here.
Oh, Doge, where you going, bro? Wrong spot. Let's go in, let's go.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Great. Safe to touch down. We're already in that string.
First blood.
First blood? Man, imagine passing out before even taking a sip.
Attention. There is a big kill leader.
Got one. Enemy down.
Charging shields.
Third party. They're trying to corner us.
Last one down. Evo shield here. Evo shield here. Level 2. Hold up. Healing.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
Let's go here.
Got an Evo shield here. Level 3.
Rápido, rápido.
Healing. Watch my back.
Let's scope this quadrant out here.
Go faster!
Crafting over here. Mother would love hearing me say that. Rings closing and we're all in the danger zone.
Now I'm here.
We can scan
Level
this
2.
area.
Mind those headshots.
Oops.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Faster, faster, faster! Yo, we should def check out that care package.
Extended light magazine here. Level 2.
Gracias.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Yo, crafting over here.
Hold up. Almost done crafting.
Helmet here. Level 2.
Gravity cannon here. We can cruise over here. Let's use the gravity cannon there. New kill leader. There you have it. My sights are set higher.
It's go time.
Alert 5. Valkyrie on station. We are go for burn.
Oh, Doge, come back up. Fuck. Come on, Doge.
Main engine burn. The captain's turned off the no seatbelt sign. You're free to move around the Outlands. Let's check out this area. Abandoned in my sight. Fox 3, sending it home.
Byron.
Cracked shields on that bogey over there. Reloading. Just you and me now. Charging on my shields.
Fuck.
Down one. That.
Arc star out.
Where's homie? I'm just gonna go for it.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Nice. We're already inside the next ring.
I'm down. No window.
Reloading. I've gotcha. Hey, how about no more dying today?
Let me at him.
Charging up my shields.
Reloading.
People?
Get in there.
Hold up. Healing.
No crafting over here.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2. Bogey spotted.
I hear people here. There's definitely people here. I'm fucking tripping. I don't know, dude. It's crazy. I'm tripping.
We can scan this area.
Faster, go faster.
Get ready, squad. Got a bandit here. Padlock to bandit. Fox 3, jump in the pod. Opening fire.
Shoot him.
Track the bogey's shield.
It's go time.
Need a leg. Give it a Anybody out there? Care package touching down. They usually carry rail platforms.
Real under fire.
Reloading.
On the ground, one on the.
Throwing Arc Star.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
Give my shield a recharge.
Cracked shields on that bandit.
Skin.
Bogey in my crosshairs.
Tango near me.
Under fire.
Taking fire.
Ugh, I need to use this Phoenix scanner.
Really?
Contact. On my marker.
It's go time.
Hostile. Right here.
Reloading. Whole squad crash and burn.
Don't slow down now. Only 2 other squads left. Charging up my shields. Reloading.
Attention, delivering replicator.
Yo, replicators coming in for a landing. One moment, healing. Enemies right here.
Bogey here. Off their tailpipe. Taking fire. Recharging shields.
I'm down. Got some bad guys here.
You guys want to get in the third person in the firing range, all you have to do is make your way all the way around to the back here. Make
I
sure
got
that you
your
have
back.
nothing in your
Remember me
inventory.
tell
So
you.
you drop your pistol
Been
that
putting
gives
the
you
bomb in
ammo
bombastic
of this round.
since
When you come to this
2681.
corner, look directly at the ground. Make sure that you
Break a leg.
push all the way to the back.
Mine are made of steel.
And you're just going to change gears. You'll hear that click if you do it successfully. And now you can practice your recoil control in third person. Okay, all jokes aside, guys, there's actually some usefulness in third person. We're not just looking at Lova's ass. We talked about like why crouch spamming isn't a good thing. This is
Introducing your
exactly why.
champion.
And we're strafing, and we add a crouch spam. Watch how Bangalor's hitbox gets smaller. The problem is, if I'm crouch spamming really fast like this, you see how my body actually stays at the same level. If I was in first person, this is what it would look like. This looks a lot faster. But when we're in third person, we can tell, obviously, that our body wasn't actually moving much.
I wish all of you could fight tomorrow too.
Jumpmaster
Fury's at your service.
All the way around the back here. Make sure that you have nothing in your inventory. So you drop the pistol that gives you with ammo. Climb up this route.
Reckon we crash land is poppy
Directly
there.
at the ground.
That's
Make sure
the
that
place
you
you
are
have.
pushed all the way up in the back of the corner. And you're just gonna change gears.
Beauty of a view, eh? Let's rock and roll.
Stand over there. Got some extra supplies. Target over there.
We're up.
Enemy, fellas?
Got our first worm food, compadres.
I'm 99 here.
Thank you.
Spitfire here.
Gracias.
Command, this under, you got this to me.
Faster, faster, faster. New kill leader. It's go time! Down that one. Reloading!
Eva 8 here. Evo shield here. Cluster out. Cracked an enemy shield.
Reloading!
Reload.
Must go faster!
Strongo over there. Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Enemy over there.
Being shot at. Use some shields.
Shield.
Launching knuckle cluster.
Someone else is over there.
Broke that enemy shield. Being shot at. Enemy down.
Hey, there's a path.
Contact with target.
Deploying me knuckle cluster. Broke that enemy shield.
Bogey here.
You'll hear that click if you do it successfully. And now you can practice your recoil control in third person. Okay, all jokes aside, guys, there's actually some usefulness to third person. We're not just looking at Loba's ass. We talked about, like, why crouch spamming isn't a good thing. And this is exactly why. And we're strafing, and we added crouch spam. Watch how Bangalore's hitbox gets smaller. The problem is, if I'm crouch spamming really fast like this, you see how my body actually stays at the same level? If I was in first person, this is what it would look like. This looks a lot faster. But when we're in third person, we could tell, obviously, that our body wasn't actually moving much. If you guys want to get into third person in the firing range, all you have to do is make your way all the way around the... I've been everywhere, man. Wingman is the single hardest gun to master in Apex Legends, and it's not even close. It's still one of the most satisfying weapons to get a kill with. First tip is don't use the iron sights, and if you do have to use the iron sights, get the death ray. The default Wingman skin has terrible iron sights. Practice using the one times. Best iron sights the Wingman has to offer, and here's the one times. Also, when using iron sights, the gun actually has a lot of kick, and you can lose your target. If you use a sight on it, this doesn't happen. While the quick draw holster does help with your hipfire accuracy, the first shot of the wingman will always be 100% accurate. Who knows, this might lead to a cool trick shot. After the second shot, all of your bullets are going to line up within air. 2 different exercises, flicking. And that's simply going between these targets as fast as you can, trying to be accurate with headshots only. Second is tracking, you don't have to shoot. The goal, keep the red dot on the dummy's head. Up and down incline, can go in circles. Lastly, the wingman is one of the funnest guns to use, so at the end of the day, just try to have fun with it. Wingman is the single hardest gun to mount.
Everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I noticed on the channel we did not have a guide on how to strafe like a pro on Apex Legends. This was a highly requested video, and I've talked about it several times in other videos, but it's time to do a dedicated video. Now let's get straight to the point. What is a basic strafe? That's what we're going to cover. The impact of weapons on a strafe, how to do a pro strafe, then we're going to talk about the pros and cons of doing that, like the weapon impact and the difference in your aim, and then we're going to talk about strafing to counter recoil. So let's break all these down. I have Sarah who's going to help me today, but we're going to start first with what is a basic strafe. So let's start with the fundamentals of what is a strafe. In FPS games, it's very important to actually strafe so you're not a target that is standing still. Because if you're standing still, then you're pretty much a sitting duck and everyone doesn't have to really aim to really hit you. But if you're strafing left and right, like you see on screen, this is going to be a much more difficult target to hit. So in the game, the biggest velocity you can have is 173.5 velocity units. Now another important part, and we're going to bundle this in, is the counteracting of recoil. So when we look at the recoil of an R301 without a barrel stabilizer with a 2X, this pulls initially more to the right. Now if you are strafing to the left and to the right, this can help you counteract the recoil. And the reason why this helps counter recoil is that you'll notice as you're strafing left and right, you have to move your mouse to counteract where the strafe is. So if I'm not controlling my mouse and I go to the left, then I have to move my mouse to counteract to keep it centered. You kind of see a little bit of a jitter just to keep it in the center there. Overall. So if you're adding in the recoil and you're adjusting for it, and you try to land all headshots like you do right there, then it's much easier to control your recoil because you're counteracting it by still keeping your crosshair center. So this is the importance, not only just for being more difficult to hit, but the implications that it has to counter the recoil by keeping your crosshair center. So there's still an added benefit of it. Now the next section of what we're going to talk about is also the impact of various weapons on your strafe. So if I ADS with the R301, you'll notice my movement velocity is 86.75. If I'm using the wingman, you'll notice that the strafe is 173.5, which is the same as the hipfire. So these are very important to take note of when using various weapons. And I have a full dedicated video on the velocity speed of every single weapon. I'll put it down in the description down below as a reference point. But this can be very important because your strafes, and if an enemy's trying to hit you, is going to have a much easier time if your velocity is much slower. Now let's talk about the segment of how to do a pro strafe on Apex Legends. What does that mean? It's always that sweaty movement added from the left and right movement that you're seeing and adding a crouch to your movement. Now I recommend using hold, and the reason why I recommend using hold is because it naturally will spring back as soon as you lift up the key. It's much harder to do if you do toggle because you have to constantly think about constantly pressing the key to toggle the crouch up and down, rather than just releasing the key and not having to think about it mid-fight. Now the downside of doing a pro strafe is that you have to remember, and I'm going to showcase Sarah's POV, is that you'll see individual people, especially with the flatline, I'm going to pull out the flatline specifically for this example, is that when you're using it, sometimes it can look really flashy, especially whenever you're doing this strafe left and right that you see. The downside of it is that you're not actually completing the full animation, but there is a pro to it, and we'll discuss that in just a second. So if I showcase that movement, I'm not going to hit Sarah, so then I can showcase the POV from her point of view, what it looks like. So if I'm shooting, the head of the character is not going all the way down unless I complete it. So while it looks really, really flashy, the head of the character, and you can confirm here as Sarah, right, is not really dropping that far down. To complete the full strafe to be harder to hit, you have to raise the strafe all the way down and up, so the target is much more difficult to hit. Now the reason why some pros will do this is that by jiggling up and down, the recoil has a different spread with the flatline, and by jiggling anyways, you might as well move up and down because the spray is going to be random with the hip fire. But if you do this by making your strafe too short or too small, what you're going to realize is that you're going to struggle more with your aim by just jiggling it, because you're going up and down like this. But you saw from Sarah's point of view, the strafe isn't really adding much more difficulty. And I'm going to pepper that footage in. Now, the big thing to keep in mind is you are sacrificing accuracy for a little bit of movement. So it does look like a sweaty strafe and can really hurt opponents. The higher MMR that you get and the better the opponent is, the more predictable that movement is going to become, because everyone is training for the same strafe. So you got to keep that in mind. So as I'm strafing up and down, it might be easier just to strafe left and right and throw them off by being in an unpredictable pattern than it is to go up and down and throw off your shot. Now you could do this up and down movement if you complete it all the way. You see from Sarah's POV as well here, which is actually
I'm out of light ammo.
the difference that it makes to actually flick and hit the shot. And that movement for landing a headshot is going to be much more difficult to hit. Yes, but remember the downside of your aim. So my biggest tips and advice with discussing both the pros and cons of this strafe is to maximize your accuracy and then add in more of that movement, the duck and weave, because of how much movement or accuracy you're going to actually lose. If you're predictable and doing the same thing, and we've done so many 1v1s, that if I do the same thing by going left and right, your brain is naturally going to try to keep the same movement going back and forth. You really have to think outside the box and throw your enemy off. If you know by strafing a little bit more to the left and right is going to throw them off to track a little differently, do that. Instead of being right in their face and then doing... Today I'm going to show you the same thing right in front of them like this.
If you guys want to get in the third person in the firing range, all you have to do is make your way all the way around to the back here. Make sure that you have nothing in your inventory. So you drop the pistol that it gives you with the bottom of this rock. You're gonna come in this corner and look directly at the ground. Make sure that you are pushed all the way up into the back of the corner, and you're just gonna change character. You'll hear that click if you did it successfully. And now you can practice your recoil control in third person. Okay, all jokes aside, guys, there's actually some usefulness in third person. We're not just looking at Loba's ass. We talked about like why crouch spamming isn't a good thing. And this is exactly why. And we're strafing. We added crouch spam. Watch how Bangalore's hitbox gets small. The problem is if I'm crouch spamming really fast like this, you see how my body actually stays at the same level? If I was in first person, this is what it would look like. This looks a lot faster. But when we're in third person, we could tell, obviously, that our body wasn't actually moving much. If you guys want to get in the third person in the firing range, all you have to do is make your way all the way around to the back here. Make sure that you have nothing in your inventory. So you drop the pistol that it gives you with ammo. Climb up this rock. You're gonna come in this corner and look directly at the ground. Make sure that you are pushed all the way up into the back of the corner, and you're just gonna change character. You'll hear that click if you did it successfully. And now you can practice your recoil control in third person. Okay, all jokes aside, guys, there's actually some usefulness in third person. We're not just looking at Loba's ass. We talked about like why crouch spamming isn't a good thing. And this is exactly why. And we're strafing, wingman. If you guys want to get in the third person in the firing range, all you have to do is make your way all the way around to the back here. Make sure that you have nothing in your inventory. So you drop the pistol that it gives you with ammo. Climb up this rock. You're gonna come in this corner and look directly at the ground. Make sure that you are pushed all the way up into the back of the corner, and you're just gonna change character. You'll hear that click if you did it successfully. And now you can practice your recoil control in third person. Okay, all jokes aside, guys, there's actually some usefulness in third person. We're not just looking at Loba's ass. We talked about like why crouch spamming isn't a good thing. And this is exactly why. And we're strafing, and we added crouch spam. Watch how Bangalore's
may not get you the same movement, but having them move in a really unorthodox pattern is going to throw them off a lot more and cause them to be a lot more sweaty. It's why you'll see individuals strafe left and right, and then they'll go for like a wall bounce right after.
Elko's head and do is similar to when you activate. I'm using area that I'm heading toward things on you. So once you make it all the way up here, you want to kind of keep climbing and find this area here. Climb all the way to the top, and you'll notice it's a very particular area because it's right by this here tower thing, and